welcome back to another speed painting of Canadian Shield number 2. This, of course, is page 22, the last page. As you can see, we're doing some corrections. So, yeah, we'll still have corrections to do on other pages, but we will not be filming that. But so this is the last page. Like we're gonna like probably take a week or less than a week to do the corrections on some other pages, just some minor things. We're going over them, seeing whether there needs to be. I think there is a few minor things, and as you see, I'm being coloring up Canadian Shield in all the panels here. And please hit that like button, share this out, watch all the way through. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm putting stuff up. So we have Toxico there being put into the van. You know, he's been captured. Not sure how long he's going to be captured for. Like he might be a bit dazed and not ready to fight there. But probably they get 50 feet down the road when the Canadian Shield's no longer there. He's probably busting out of the van, with his powers. Although it might be a bit hard with his hands behind his back or whatever. But, that's not in this issue. This is for whenever we show Toxico again. We'll probably go over that, what happened, how he escaped or whatever. But, that's not in this issue. And we got all these OPP cops up in northern Ontario. There's four in the first panel, and then there's um, mainly two in the other panels. To me, they look like a bit like Mario and Luigi together, but of course, with my coloring, they end up not looking anywhere close to that, and especially being in OPP colors of all black. But that's something else entirely different. As you see me getting all the colors nice and tight here for everything. And we'll end up doing probably a few other minor corrections as near the end, but we're getting everything where it's looking good, and that's what we want. Hopefully this I think this book is definitely up a few notches from number one. um so yeah, and after this we're going to be doing in the next couple days the last page Melvin inking, so that'll be up most likely later this week, as well as getting all the corrections done on this and getting this lettered and then sent to the editor so it can be corrected, all my spelling and grammatical mistakes and dialogue and stuff like that. So by the end of the month, this and Snowdrift will be sent out digitally to everybody. Hopefully right near the beginning of the year, in first week or less, or maybe first couple of weeks, we will have everything done, and everything will be ready, and well, before the end of the month. And hopefully we can get it printed like in the first couple weeks. This and Snowdrift, it's going to be so great. um but it is what it is, right, folks? This is a process. It takes a bit of time. It's taken a little bit more time than I thought to color certain parts of this. In fact, I go weird on this. Like I got the first panel just done to good. I did wait to do the shading and the lighting till making it the last panel do, just because panels 2 through 5 were a little easier. There's less stuff in them to shade and do background with. So, but then I did panel 6, which really has, well, it has more, but it has less. It's just different than what panel 6 is, because panel 6 ends up being really the whole page, because he didn't put a frame around it. So I liked, at that point, I usually make the whole page thing. So these all these panels are in technically the page that is up first. And hopefully you've also hit that like button, and hopefully you are liking and watching all the way through, and sharing this out, and subscribing if you're not yet subscribed, and ringing that bell for notification. I'm really liking the way this panel turned out here once you get to see it. I like how I colored the Canadian Shield. It looks it looks almost professional. And even the final panel looks that way too. Once we get all this stuff done here, um, I'm I might even add a couple things in this that I didn't do here later. I'm just thinking about it right now, adding some blue touches to the pavement to for highlights because I didn't really light the pavement if I remember right. But that's all right, and putting all this background in really I think it really made that panel really good. So here we are on the last page, and we're going back to a previous panel, a previous page where we had all this stuff for the OPP and the police. That because that's the provincial police here in Ontario. He's in Northern Ontario, so the OPP would for you guys in the states would be like a state trooper. They're provincial police. Uh, some places do have um, city police, but up there, their cities probably wouldn't because the population of these towns aren't super big. But so it's most likely the OPP, the jurisdiction. I think that's what I saw when I did some looking up. So I'm trying to make everything look sort of legit like that. Anyways, we're right near the end. So again, thank you for very much for watching. Hopefully you've watched all the way through and just didn't hit spot. But anyways, remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell for notification. God bless.